All right, for some business, Ryan Stanek left the game today with what has been determined to be back spasms, so that's why he left the game. But moving on to the next set of Mariners news, we had two draft picks today, pick 15 and pick 55. We did not have a pick in the competitive balance rounds, which I was surprised by, but that's fine. Our first pick was I can't actually properly. Urangelo Sagente, I believe is how you pronounce his name. I don't see that. A 5'11", 200-pound sophomore from Mississippi State, who is a switch hitter and pitcher. I believe we drafted him only as a pitcher. And the Mariners announced that they will allow him to decide whether or not he continues to pitch both ways, which is good. He is definitely something we need. We needed time to go ahead and take our league pitching rotation up in a way that allowed us to move forward with developing people, and a college age guy is definitely going to help that. Um, he will unfortunately not finish college. He had a 3.67 ERA and a 1.1 WHIP in 16 starts, 8-2 record. He was what? No saves. He pitched 90 and 2/3 innings, gave up 70 hits, 39 runs, 37 of them were earned, walked 30, and struck out 113. Uh, Gave up 11 home runs. Oh no, I'm sorry. He had 11 home runs. Um, no, no, he gave up 11 home runs, which is not terrible, not the end of the world. I'm okay with that. And a batting average against of 211. Over on the batting side, I don't believe he actually batted. He did not. So that's fine. Yeah, I was confused there, by the way. So that's pretty cool. I definitely think that's going to be something that's going to help. Now, he was not projected as a top 30 guy, so I think the Mariners might be able to get him for underneath the slot value. Uh, Good because of what we did in the second round, second pick. Now, without having the competitive balance round pick, does mean that our values are worse than they were last year. We also don't have what we had last year, which was the extra pick for Julio winning the Rookie of the Year in 2022. So our 15th pick was worth 4.88 million, so pretty good. He'll probably sign for they'll probably sign for a little bit less than that. Moving on to our second round slot, pick 55 is only worth 1.641 million, and we picked Ryan Sloan from York Community High School in Illinois. Um, as a junior, he posted a 5-1 record with 97 strikeouts over 23 innings. That was in 23. As a senior, Sloan went 2-3 with a .3 ERA and 96 uh, 90 strikeouts over 46 innings. He has a Wikipedia page already, so that's pretty cool. He was considered a top prospect. I actually think he was a top 20 prospect. So that's pretty cool. I definitely think that's somebody who we're going to be able to develop. He's only 18 years old, so he'll definitely start in either complex ball, rookie ball, or low A. Um, Definitely going to be something interesting. And I've just seen that he has an NIL deal, which is interesting. I didn't know that NIL was able to enter in with high school players, but I assume as long as the high school players are over the age of 18, they can. But that's interesting. There's a bunch more rounds of the MLB draft. This is just the first two rounds in competitive balance, round A and B. They're making some moves that make sense. Haven't made any trades or anything, so yeah, looking pretty good. I'm excited for the future of the Mariners as long as they continue to make moves that make sense, continue to bring in pitching. One of our weaknesses right now is the fact that we don't have a left-handed starter, and I would love it if instead of Brian Wu as the fifth starter, we had a left-handed starter. And if this guy could come up and develop into somebody who could start as a lefty or a righty. Now, the rules here for switch hitters and switch pitchers are the same. You must declare which hand you'll be using before the plate appearance begins. So we have Cal, who's a switch hitter. When he comes up to the plate, he picks left or right. He cannot change that. if you're facing a switch pitcher, the pitcher gets to decide after. I believe the pitcher decides second. But either way, having somebody who can pitch left-handed would be a big boon for the Mariners. Um, and also we need to, I think what tomorrow and the next day is going to focus on for the Mariners is bringing up guys with low strikeout rates, bringing in guys with low strikeout rates and hoping to develop them into big league guys. Because even though Julio's a great player, he still has a high strikeout